Hey guys, what is up and welcome to a new League of Legends video. This one is gonna be an exciting video because it has finally been confirmed by Riot that the Assassin class is going to be getting a rework at the end of this year in the next preseason update. Now you guys know Assassins are my favorite class to play by far in League of Legends. I love them and you guys know I love them as well. So I'm honestly very excited for this because I really want to see what exactly will Riot do to the Assassins. I mean, what will change, which assassins will change, and things like that. So throughout this video I want to talk with you guys about the Riot posts made and overall just give you guys an idea on what they're trying to do, their goals, and overall my thoughts. Now a while ago, before they actually confirmed that the assassin rework is going to happen, I did make a video kind of guessing or saying which assassin champions I feel like should be the ones that deserve a rework, so if you haven't seen that, highly recommend checking it out. But let's not waste time and go right into the Riot post and see exactly what are their intentions, what are they going to be trying to accomplish with this assassin rework. Well, the first question is, why the Assassin class? Why did they choose to rework this specific class and not something else, maybe like bruisers or tanks or whatever? Well, as I'm sure a lot of people can agree, Assassin champions tend to be very easy to dislike or just to hate, maybe like Zed or Fizz or Rengar or whatever, because they tend to be very annoying to play against and you feel like there's very minimal time for you as the player getting assassinated to react. So in general, they are just a very difficult class to balance to make them feel fair for people to play against, but still giving the person playing the assassin champion the feel of, yeah, I'm playing an assassin type champion. So Riot wants to sort of smooth over that whole curve and make it just feel better for everyone in the game. But now the question is, how do they plan on doing that? Well, the first thing is they want to try and ensure assassin gameplay is healthy. So like I just said, assassins tend to be very do or die type champions. Again, the assassin player needs to feel like they're playing an assassin. They need to feel like, yeah, I'm jumping on this guy and I'm killing him as fast as humanly possible because, well, that's just simply the intention of my role. But the person actually getting assassinated doesn't really feel like they can do anything. There's very minimal time to react. Usually it happens in the blink of an eye and it just does not feel fun to play against, which is why the assassin class and the assassin champions for the most part tend to be very disliked. So again, their main focus is going to be to try and give more, I guess, counterplay to people facing the assassin champions while doing their best to not kind of diminish the idea of, yeah, you're playing this champion that's supposed to be killing all these guys in a matter of a couple of seconds, and find the perfect balance of the two. But the second point that Riot is going to be working on to try and make this assassin rework be a successful one is ensuring each assassin champion brings something unique to the table. This is the one I actually really like a lot because at the very moment, I mean, what's the real difference between a Talon or a Zed or a Rengar or a Fizz or a Kha'Zix? I mean, for the most part, their duty is as follows. You jump into the fight maybe a little bit too late, and you either clean up the fight with your assassin resets and or you jump on the squishies, you assassinate them, and half the time you'll die for it, half the time you won't, but chances are you're low enough that you have to retreat anyways. In the greater scheme of things, it does feel like that is pretty much the main role of assassin champions, and at the very moment, they all try to accomplish the same thing, just in very slight different ways. So Riot wants to try and make every assassin champion feel a little bit different, you know? They obviously have the same intention of assassinating a target, but they also bring something else to the table, something a little bit more interesting, and it gives you more reason that you want to pick maybe someone like Fizz over someone like Zed or vice versa. But the final thing that they're working on for this rework is going to be to try and allow assassin champions to meaningfully contribute towards their team for winning the game. So assassin champions historically aren't really the most kind of team-oriented champions, right? I mean, usually they're off by themselves, maybe split pushing or just finding someone to pick off that's by themselves, or they're again not really team fighting but waiting for the team fight to be about halfway done before finally jumping in. Or in other words, assassin champions tend to be very solo or selfish kind of champions, and Riot wants to try and make them a bit more teamfight oriented, or champions that you can actually rely to be working well in a teamfight. Because right now, let's be honest, whenever you're playing ranked and you see someone pick someone like maybe Zed, you're thinking, yeah, okay, this will either go really well or really bad. But I know that our teamfights are going to be consisting of a lot of potential 4v5s because that assassin is going to be off doing their own thing for the majority of the game. So that's the intent there. They want the assassins to, yeah, still be assassins, still walk around and find picks solo, but at the same time there should be more ways for them to actually play with the team and actually have some sort of composition around them. But that overall is the goal of the assassin champions. Again, they have not yet announced which ones they're specifically looking at or which ones they are going to be reworking. Again, as time goes on, we will be getting more and more information from Riot, but for now, this is all we have. All in all, guys, I don't know about you, but I'm honestly excited. Whenever there's a rework happening, especially for someone like Assassin Champions, I'm very pumped. I really am curious to see what exactly they can do. I'm even more curious to see which Assassin Champions they will most likely be focusing. If I had to guess, Rengar and Fizz are most likely going to be two of the Assassin Champions, but I don't even know how many they are going to do. But either way, guys, there you have it. Assassin rework finally confirmed by Rito themselves. If you're excited for this as much as I am, then definitely hit that like button to show your support, because man, I am seriously pumped. But whenever there's more information announced, you guys know I'll be right on it, because this is my role, man. This is made for me. I am so pumped, you have no idea. But either way, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, learned something new. Definitely check out the Riot thread, I'll link it down in the description below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.